Hi everyone. Today's lesson is about factorisation of quadratics, and we're going to focus particularly on the type which are called Monic quadratics. So let's begin with an example. If we were given the formula x squared plus 5x plus 6. This is three different terms. They're some of these terms. Now we want to write this in a product. That's what factorisation means. Instead of things being added, we want things being multiplied. So what are we going to do? Now I'm going to present two different methods here. Our standard form of the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c, and the numbers a, b and c are the coefficients. Now for a monic quadratic, and that's what this one's about, the value of a must equal positive 1. Of course, there are other types of quadratics where the value of a is a different number. You're not allowed to have 0 for a. If a equals 0, it's no longer a quadratic because the squared term is gone. But as long as a is a positive 1, it's a monic quadratic. Now, we're going to use a diagram here. The diagram is going to be a rectangle, and we're going to split the rectangle into 4 sections. I'm going to represent my product as the area of the triangle. Now what I have to do, I have to fit the pieces in here. This little bit here is going to be x, and this little bit is going to be x, and the area inside here, x times x, is x squared. That's good. That's the first term. Now I've got 3 other little sections to fill, but I've only got 2 other parts to work with. So I'm going to have a number here, which is as yet unknown, and I'm going to have a different number here, which is as yet unknown. Now those numbers are going to have to multiply by the different parts to fill in the rest of these areas. Let's focus on the corner down at the bottom here. Whatever those 2 numbers are, they must multiply together to give me a pure number here, and that number must be 6. Now there's a few possibilities. I could have 1 multiplied by 6. I could have 2 multiplied by 3. Let's try 1 multiplied by 6. Let's just hope that we could have 1 and we could have 6, and then 1 multiplied by 6 gives me 6 for the number in the corner. That matches the one at the end. That's the value of c. Let's check out what these other rectangles are. This would be 1 times x, and this one in here would be 6 multiplied by x. Now combining those 2 together, adding those 2 together gives me 7x, and that's not the same as what's in the middle of so the numbers 1 and 6 were a bad choice. I'm going to take away the number 1, take away the number 6, take away the bit there, and I'll take away those bits. I'm going to try a different pair. Maybe it was the number 2 and 3, because why did I pick 2 and 3? They're not random. 2 times 3 equals 6, and that gives me the value of c at the end of the equation. Now let's check those other sections. 2 times x is 2x, and 3 times x is 3x. So now these 2 parts add to equal 5x. The number in the middle is 5x. The term in the middle, it's a pronumeral multiplied by 5. So that's how we go. Those bits there combine to equal the 5x in the middle. The 2 multiplies by the 3 to give the number 6. So how could I write this as a factor? Well, it is the length by the width to give the area of the rectangle, and the area is the same as adding all of those sections inside. So it is the bit at the top, x plus 2, and the bit at the side multiplied, x plus 3. We have factorised our quadratic. Remember, this only works in the case of a monic quadratic where the value of a is +1. Thanks for watching.